In Assassin's Creed Shadows, we are having some new items, some are more hidden and some are time limited, so definitely watch this video, but here we go. The first item we are gonna take a look at, it is gonna be the Moon Eater. You can get this item and also a statue from Twitch. Well, watching AC Shadow live streams, that has the drops enabled, and for the drops I will be leaving a link in the description box down below how to link your accounts so you can get these weapons for your game. And note, if you link them, you are playing the game and they are not popping up after claiming, close your game and reopen once again and see if that fixes anything. So, with the Moon Eater, the perk is pretty simple, 100% more damage, but the catch, we are not having any rations whatsoever, and this weapon is for Naoe, and that trade-off is actually pretty amazing, pretty cool, awesome, combined with the slow-mo perk from the Ceramic Katana. And yes, I'm playing on Nightmare difficulty, and this weapon is doing so much damage. But let's take a look of the real Ceramic Katana and let's see the difference in damage, shall we? And yes, you can get the Ceramic Katana from the Helix store or with the keys if we are lucky enough to get it in the weekly reset. And speaking about the weekly resets, I am doing those live every time I can. Sometimes I'm a little bit late, but I eventually will do them, at least for now. As you can see, we are still getting the slow-mo perk, of course, duh, but the damage is halved if you are comparing it to the Moon Eater's perk. So, sacrificing our rations for the damage, it is actually surprisingly good, and I was disagreeing with Joe Raptor about the drops usually being okay, but nothing game-changing, but the Moon Eater, well, I have to take my words back. I am a man enough to admit when I'm wrong, so I was absolutely wrong. So, Joe Raptor, if you're watching this, you were right. The next thing we are gonna go through is more Twitch drops, but this time hideout stuff. For example, Cyberangel's Twitch account is having her pet, her dog, Gizmo for the game. Her Twitch account will be linked in the description box down below for your easy access. Also, we are having the goat from Fanum, but I'm absolutely not sure how we are gonna get that because I took a look of his Twitch and I don't see him playing AC Shadows, so that one might be a no-go, unfortunately. But what is not that, but instead it is a go, and a big one in my opinion, from the Assassin's Creed's own community, Ropotopolous is having his cat Olive in the game right now. So just like the one we are having from the Sanctuary project, Olive has the same outfit, but she is black cat. You can find her somewhere in the map, and link for the Ropotopolous video will be also in the description box down below. So be sure to check it out and search for the cat. After petting it, she will be yours. But at the moment, if you don't own the Claws of Awaji DLC, you cannot find her, unfortunately. At least that is in my understanding from what Ropotopolous did say about that. So hopefully the next update will change that, so she will be available for everybody to find. From Twitch we are moving on to the Claws of Awaji DLC AC Shadows, and as shown, the notes, the clues that can be found from shinobis, spies and also from bandits, they can be helpful if you want to play the game as intended, or you can just come to the locations straight out of the get-go and loot the items. But here is the first one, and I actually did help Joe Raptor with couple of these items, so huge shout out to you, bro. Can't wait for your video about this. But yeah, the Fisherman outfit, it is in the west coast of this island. You can see the pine tree right over here, and under it we have a half buried chest including the outfit. The headpiece for this set, it actually has two locations, and I'm gonna show the summer winter one. In this location, find the storage house, and you actually have to climb in order to get it. But you can observe, you can see the glimmering, glowing gold a little bit higher up, but there you will have it, and it should be pretty similar in the other location as well. So you have to climb, then loot it, and the game doesn't tell you exactly what or where it is. Just general location, and there is something basically. And that's how you can get the Fisherman's outfit gear for Yasuke. Pretty awesome looking, and I really did like how grounded the armor sets were in this DLC. Honestly, I don't have anything against the fantasy stuff, but it is also nice to have some grounded, realistic gear as well. If you agree, please remember to smash the like button, and also we just hit 9,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Let's make it 10. Thank you and welcome to the Wolf Pack. Before moving on to the next item, take a look the visual of the outfit, how does it look. Also, we are gonna see the perks activating. While we are doing this, let me know in the comments down below which armor set is your favorite from the new DLC, if you have had the chance to play it or you own it. But here we go. Let's go Yasuke.
Show me how you
We are almost at the point that avoiding death perk is activating, and it is really simple to spot when it does, because the game is getting that red filter, and yes, that thing will stay in the photo mode. So extra filter, pretty nice in my opinion. This Kanabo from this DLC is pretty neat. With combos, the enemies are knocked down, so even the brutes will be down when you're executing the combos. After this, we are actually gonna hunt down the pretty spooky, mentally unstable enemies.
If Tomeji is a club to the face, Nowaki is the blade to the back. A particularly savage one. She leaves no traces and cannot be tracked.
Kusarigama, which she was actually leaving into the forest for some reason, I don't know why, but she did. Fun fact, I actually did stumble across this Kusarigama by accidentally, just running away from the guards from the castle. But here on the map you are seeing the location, and I will show another one that is pretty close to this area as well. But yeah, here you are having this like nest thingy, and in the middle of it you are having the Kusarigama stuck in there. So just loot it and it will be yours. Unfortunately, we are not gonna take a look of the perk of that, but if you want to see that, ask me to show it in the live streams.
Perhaps Yasuke would fare better with such a character.
So here we are having the Kusarigama. So let's take a look of the perk, slowing down time after rush assassination, which is actually pretty okay in my opinion. You are getting extra time every time you have assassinated somebody, so that is definitely a huge stealth gameplay plus. Hidden items and the Twitch drops have been covered, so let's take a look of the endgame reward, Tsuyu's Katana. You are getting this weapon after you have completed the story, aka when the cutscene has rolled and the Claws of Awaji logo has been shown. After that, you are getting a pop-up and you are getting the Katana. I am so divided by this perk. Counter attacks heal 10% of health, but yeah, on harder difficulties, for example Nightmare, it is actually very difficult to get a perfect deflect, aka parry. In AC Shadows, the counter attack skill available for Naoe's Katana at Knowledge Rank 2 after completing the Twisted Tree mission allows her to turn successful perfect deflect into offensive riposte. By performing a timely deflect, the skill creates a vulnerable window for the enemy, which Naoe can exploit with swift counter attack. So the heal perk is definitely nice, but how you are getting it, of course depending on the difficulty. If you are playing on the easiest difficulty, this is useless, and on the hardest difficulty, this is pretty hard to execute.
What's your last? Nice for that.
For now, I really want to shout out to every single one of you, especially my channel members. You guys are hugely supporting the channel, so thank you. And hopefully you have been enjoying this video. If you have, you know what to do. But for now, Skatha over and out. PS, the channel is gonna have a giveaway for Dead by Daylight Dual Pack, so stay tuned.